Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Skim and you're on my channel. Stick around, we got a lot of good stuff on my channel. And I'm going to be playing Dear Esther for you. This is a game that I picked up off the Humble Indie Bundle. If you don't know what the Humble Indie Bundle is, you can go ahead and Google search it, that'll tell you all you need to know. Basically what it is, it's a collection of indie games that a company gets together and they allow you to set your own price for it, for the whole thing as a package. It could be anywhere from 1 cent to thousands and thousands of dollars. And whatever price you set, that's the price you get it for. And then the proceeds go to charity. You can actually allocate where the proceeds go. You can make most of it go to charity, or most of it go to the developer, or to the Humble website itself. So this was out of Humble Indie Bundle 8, which I picked up a couple days ago. And I'm just doing a little bit of a playthrough of some of the indie games that were on there, kind of like an indie introduction thing. And so I've never played this before. I have no idea how to play it. I'm going to take a quick look at options and see. I'm probably going to turn my sensitivity up. Alright. And okay, we're just gonna go ahead with this then and see what happens. I've never played this before. So we have 4 different levels, and yeah, let's go. If you've never ever played the Humble or gotten the Humble Indie Bundle before, I'd highly suggest at least looking at it.
Dear Esther,
okay.
I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Alrighty, let's get started. Pretty darn beautiful landscape from what I can see right here. Water looks nice. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the graphics so far. WASD is walking, and like a left click zooms you in. And I guess, is this supposed to be like a scary game? Because I don't want to play this game. What's this? Yeah, I don't even know what I have to do. Look at things or something. It's like a molecule, a carbon molecule, carbon hydroxide, some kind of maybe. Anyway, that's gonna just bore you guys. Oh, what just happened there? I like ducked for seemingly no reason. Okay. So. I'm completely lost. I've never seen a playthrough of this. I've never seen anything. I'm just kind of walking around here. I guess you guys will learn with me, as you guys have played this before. Let's go for a walk. Let's go up the hill, get a nice vantage viewpoint, and enjoy the beautiful view. As I was saying before, I would definitely give the Humble Indie Bundle a look. I think it lasts 7 more days from when I'm taping this. So by the time this comes out, it may only be 5 days or something like that. But what? Can I make it across here? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm climbing. I can't seem to jump or anything. Okay, we're just gonna fall. I'm just gonna go down here. Okay, no damage taken. Alrighty. Anyway. So I would highly suggest you taking a look at the Humble Indie Bundle, or keeping an eye out for the next one, because they're always fun, they're always interesting, and you get to set your own price. So I mean, you only pay for the games that you want to pay for, and that's awesome. You know, it's great. A very nice, beautiful landscape here. I can't seem to run or anything. Sprint or jump or anything else. I guess we're just trudging along here. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Skim. and I will be doing a whole bunch of different kind of playthroughs and the
There was
likes.
once talk of a wind farm out here, away from the rage and the intolerance of the masses. The sea, they said, is too rough for the turbines to stand. They clearly never came here to experience the becalming for themselves. Personally, I would have supported it. Turbines would be a fitting contemporary refuge for a hermit. The revolution and the permanence.
Very elegant words. I see a lighthouse over there. Maybe that's the one that we were actually at. Anyway, I'd highly suggest looking into the Humble Indie Bundle and whatnot. And keeping track of them, set your own price, enjoy it.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Very interesting. I really don't know where this is going, but I'm very interested nonetheless. A good storytelling way right now. It seems like once
when
you
someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid, or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation or two that whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Interesting. Okay, and it was laggy there, and we're having frame rate issues now. But please forgive that. Pretty horrible frame rate issues at that. So what it sounds like there is that we're here to keep people from checking in on infected people who are cutting parallel lines into the cliff.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance, that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradiction?
Huh. I hope you guys are as intrigued as I am. I'm just trying to loosely follow this path and get somewhere with some sort of meaning. And I see a cave down there. We'll go for the cave. The cave's got to have something. I wonder if maybe this is just a big storytelling experience, perhaps? Or, it was like a zombie kill. I don't know.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
Alrighty. Let's go in here. What is this on the wall? What is this? Got my flashlight on. Looks like it might be a representation of like a nerve cell. And this is the same, I don't know exactly what this would be, a dicarbon hydroxide kind of molecule with like these weird mutations coming out of it. And more mutations. Oh. And then like another nerve cell maybe. And are you guys as completely and totally helplessly lost as I am? Maybe I should have looked into this first before I chose it for a playthrough. I guess like an indie introduction anyway, so you guys can watch it for yourself and see if it's something you'd be interested in. Let's continue on up the mountain. So some more trudging and exploring we go. See if it leads us anywhere fun. So I guess to give you a first impression of this game right here, it's not really my style of game. I feel like there might be a storyline that I'm missing, so maybe that's just it, but it takes a lot of walking around to get anywhere that you want to go. And cutscene. Okay, alright.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Alright. Well, that made no sense to me. But we'll see if we can make sense of it, I guess. I'm going to end it right here for this session. And I'll pick up with another one more. And then if it still stays to be this kind of slow and calming, it's not really my style of gameplay. I don't mind slow, calm games, but it takes so long to get like to some place out on the distance. And when you get there, there's a little story, and then you leave. So that'll be it for this episode. Please join me again for another one. There will be, of course, be coming up more Minecraft, and I'm going to be getting some awesome knots out as well. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you again